Welcome to Legal 123s with ByrdAdatto. Legal issues simplified through real client stories and real-world experiences. Creating simplicity in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another episode of Legal 123s with ByrdAdatto. I'm your host, ByrdAdatto, with my co-host, Michael Byrd.
Thanks, Brad. Since 2020, we have all been heavily immersed in staying afloat. As a business and healthcare law firm, we have had many stories of how the pandemic has impacted our lives and our businesses. And in life, it is beneficial, if not mandatory, to every so often take a step back and evaluate the bigger picture. Season 5's theme was Zoom Out. We made sure with each show that we stepped back and looked at how the issues we discussed impacted all of us from a bigger picture.
Yeah, and what a season, Michael. We had 11 episodes for Season 5. You know, we started off with escaping the bear trap, what to do when you step into the board investigation. And we ended with a great guest, the formula for the entrepreneurial success with Randy Stepp. So then we also had several attorneys join us.
Yeah, it was great. Our partners Jay and Renee joined us on separate episodes. Jay on discussing telemedicine and medical boards, and Renee helped us relive the Texas Botox arrests. Additionally, we had 2 trial attorneys join us. We had Lisa Dolge and Mike Lyons. Lisa concentrated on non-compete laws, while Mike focused on college football contracts. It was really cool and a little bit different than our normal discussions, and even talked about his firm, finding him on ESPN.
Yeah, that was cool. And it was great. And we were able to focus on private equity in the medical industry, and which led us to bringing on Ann Brewer to help figure out how to determine the value of your practice.
We want to thank our loyal listeners. You, Brad, and I have been lucky enough to speak with some of our listeners on the phone and even meet a few in person. And we really especially are grateful for those who have subscribed and left us 5-star ratings.
Absolutely, Michael. Guess what? That's wrapping up Season 5. Our audience, do not panic. Season 6 is literally 1 week away. That's right, October 6th. Michael, what do we have in store for next season?
Well, as a business and healthcare law firm, Brad, it's important to also focus on the details.
Oh, I love details.
This season's theme is Zoom In. See what we did there? We went Zoom Out last season.
Yeah.
This time it's Zoom In.
They didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Very creative. Once we know our big picture vision or strategy, we have to roll up our sleeves to get the work done. With each episode this season, we'll have our typical stories and make sure we talk about specific actions to focus on for 2022.
Yeah, Michael, I'm really excited for this season. We have 12 episodes and 10 guests, and that's not including Jay Riero because he's just basically a regular nowadays. Of our guests, we got 4 who are physicians, 5 who are consultants in the medical industry, and we have labs and websites and cybersecurity experts.
I'm excited about our opening show, Strangest Jobs, with Dr. Chris Surik and our partner, Alex Tiersch. I'm also excited to have Dr. Grant Stevens return to the show as he joined us during Season 2.
Yeah. Well, and what I'm most excited about Season 6 is we are going to be releasing it on video platforms. So those who want to see our beautiful radio faces, please tune in and watch it on YouTube and other video streaming platforms.
Well, that'll work great. We still need to figure out how to make them not focus the camera just on you. But I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully we don't lose any viewership when the audience can finally see your face, Brad.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point, Michael, because they're going to fall in love with me. But that's all the time we have today. We are so grateful for all of our loyal listeners who've been joining us for the Legal 123s with ByrdAdatto. For now, Michael, we're going to say goodbye, and we look forward to seeing them during Season 6 starting October 6th. Thanks again for joining us today. And remember, if you like this episode, please subscribe, make sure to give us a 5-star rating, and share with your friends.
You can also sign up for the ByrdAdatto newsletter by going to our website at ByrdAdatto.com.
ByrdAdatto is providing this podcast as a public service. This podcast is for educational purposes only. This podcast does not constitute legal advice, nor does it establish an attorney-client relationship. Reference to any specific product or entity does not constitute an endorsement or recommendation by ByrdAdatto. The views expressed by guests are their own, and their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. Please consult with an attorney on your legal issues.